the children of Israel did evil again in the sight of the Lord. And the Lord delivered them into the hand of the Philistines 40 years. And there was a certain man of Zorah, of the family of the Danites, whose name was Manoah. And the angel of the Lord appeared unto his wife.
Behold now, thou art barren and bearest not, but thou shalt conceive and bear a son. Now therefore beware, I pray thee, and drink not wine nor strong drink, and eat not any unclean thing. For lo, thou shalt bear a son, and no razor shall come on his head, for the child shall be a Nazarite unto God. And he shall begin to deliver Israel out of the hand of the Philistines.
Manoah!
What is it? Have you gone mad, wife?
Manoah, I've seen an angel of the Lord.
What are you saying?
It's true. He appeared unto me just a moment ago as I sat in the field, and he spoke to me.
What did he say?
He told me that I'm not to drink any wine or eat any unclean food, and I will bear a son.
But we've never had any children before.
I know. Isn't it wonderful? He said our son will help deliver Israel out of the hand of the Philistines.
If he was truly an angel of the Lord, as you say, we will need to know what to do for the child. We must pray to God that he again send the angel to tell us what we must do.
Then Manoah prayed unto the Lord, and God hearkened to his voice. And the angel of God came again unto the woman as she sat in the field.
I have come again to talk with thee concerning the child which is to be born unto thee. Where is thy husband?
He is at the well. I will get him.
And the woman made haste and ran to find her husband.
Manoah, he has returned. The angel of the Lord has come back.
Is it the same one?
Yes.
Come then. We shall discover if he is truly an angel of the Lord, or if we are being deceived. Art thou the man that spoke unto my wife?
I am.
Then I pray thee, tell us, how shall we order this child thou sayest we are to have? What must we do for him?
Of all that I said unto the woman, let her beware. She may not eat of anything that cometh of the vine, neither let her drink wine nor strong drink, nor eat any unclean thing. And all that I commanded her let her observe, and your son shall grow strong and mighty.
See, Manoah, it's just as I said.
I pray thee, let us detain thee until we shall have made ready a kid goat for thee.
Though thou detain me, I will not eat of thy bread. And if thou wilt offer a burnt offering, thou must offer it unto the Lord.
Manoah, over there is an altar upon which we may put our offering.
So Manoah took a kid goat and offered it upon a rock unto the Lord.
Manoah, see how the flame reaches towards the skies, towards the heavens.
Man, he's ascending up in the flame of the altar. Truly, he must be an angel of the Lord. We shall surely die because we have seen an angel.
If the Lord had wanted us to die, he would not have received our burnt offering, and the angel would not have told us such things as these. We shall not die.
Yes, you are right. You are right.
And Manoah and his wife looked upon the angel of the Lord ascending in the flame of the altar, and they fell on their faces to the ground. And a son was born to the woman. He was called Sampson, and the Lord blessed him.
My wife. Is my wife all right?
She's doing fine, sir. And see what a strong, handsome boy you have.
He is big, isn't he?
He has the look of a leader.
Yes. I know he will serve the people of Israel well. The Philistines will long regret this day.
And Sampson, the son of Manoah, grew to be very tall and very strong. And the Spirit of the Lord began to touch Sampson at times, giving him the strength of 100 men. As Sampson grew to manhood, he became steadily stronger and stronger until he was the strongest man in all the land. And it happened that he went down to Timnath and saw there a woman of the Philistines who pleased him. Returning home, he spoke to his father.
Father, I want you to do something for me.
What's that, son?
I've fallen in love with a Philistine woman in Timnath. I want to marry her. Will you help me?
Surely there are any number of attractive girls among our own people, Sampson. Why don't you marry an Israelite girl?
I want to marry the girl in Timnath. So come with me and make necessary arrangements with her family.
All right. And I don't like the idea of your marrying a heathen woman.
Arrangements were eventually made for the marriage. As was the custom, Sampson and his bride gave a wedding feast, and there were 30 young men among the guests.
Oh, everybody knows you're a very strong fellow, Sampson. Let's see if you're also a clever one. Here's a riddle. What tree do we have in our hand?
In our hand?
Yeah.
Why, I don't know.
A palm, of course. Get it? A palm.
All right, now I'll tell you a riddle. And what's more, if any one of you guess it, I'll give every one of you men a new robe. All 30 of you.
Hey, well, what's your riddle? I need a new robe.
Out of the eater came forth meat, and out of the strong came forth sweetness. Now, what's the answer?
Huh? Oh, that's a very hard riddle, Sampson. Very hard.
Though they tried very hard, none of the young men could guess the riddle. And Sampson's bride wept and begged him to tell her the answer.
I've been asking you for days, Sampson, and still you won't tell me the answer. You don't love me.
Oh, stop crying. I'll tell you. Here, you see, I killed a lion once. And when I passed the carcass sometime later, there was a swarm of bees and honey in it. There's your answer. A lion's carcass.
And Sampson's bride told the young men the answer, and they gave it to him. Then Sampson grew very angry, and he slew 30 Philistines and gave their clothes to the young men. Still furious, he left his bride and went back to his parents' home. But when his anger had cooled, Sampson returned to Timnath.
Hello? Hello, anyone home?
Oh, Sampson, it's you.
Where's my wife?
Why, well, my daughter isn't here.
What do you mean?
Well, it's like this, you see. She married someone else.
Someone else?
No, why don't you marry my younger daughter? She's much prettier.
Keep your daughters. You'll be sorry for this, all you treacherous Philistines.
I'd like to have seen Sampson's face when you told him I married his wife while he was away.
He looked terribly angry. I'm afraid he'll do us all a great mischief.
Yeah, that stupid oaf. All brawn and no brain. What harm can he do us?
Father!
Oh, what is it, my child?
Our cornfield is on fire! Come quickly!
Oh, no! All our corn's on fire. Just look at the blaze. Oh, I'm ruined.
You're not the only one. My fields are on fire, too.
Oh, and look there! In our neighbor's field, there's a line of fire moving right through it!
There's another field going up in smoke.
Samson's doing, that's what this is.
The fires were indeed Sampson's doing. He had caught 300 foxes and tied them tail to tail, with firebrands between their tails, and had set them running through the fields of the Philistines, destroying corn and vines and olive trees all around.
Why, Sampson, what are you doing here?
They-
I thought you had gone back to your wife in Timnath.
They tricked me, Father. They stole my wife from me. But I got even with them. I burnt down all their cornfields and their vineyards and olive groves.
Oh, I knew no good would come of your marrying a Philistine woman. But what will the Philistines do to you? You must hide. They're bound to come looking for you here.
Let them come. I'm not afraid of the
They will
Philistines.
come and kill you. For my sake and your mother's. Go and hide.
Then 3,000 men of the tribe of Judah gathered together and surrounded Samson on the top of the rock Etam, where he had gone to hide.
Sampson! Sampson!
What do you want?
We have come to hand you over to the Philistines. They are rulers over us. They will take their revenge on us because of what you have done. We must deliver you into their hands.
Swear to me that you yourselves will not harm me.
I swear we will not harm you.
Then come up and take me.
But when they delivered Samson into the hand of the Philistines, the Spirit of the Lord came mightily upon him. He found the jawbone of an ass, and he slew 1,000 Philistines therewith. And the Israelites made him their judge, and he judged Israel in the days of the Philistines for 20 years.
Yes, what is it?
Delilah, we have something very important to talk over with you. May we come in?
My lords, this is indeed an honor. Please be seated. Now, what may I do for you, my lords?
We have noticed for some time, Delilah, that Samson the Israelite visits you here quite often.
Yes, that's true.
Now, you can be of great service to your people if you can find out what the secret of Samson's great strength is.
I must think about what you have said, my lord.
I can assure you, Delilah, that it will be well worth your while to do our bidding. For each of us will pay you 1,100 pieces of silver.
That is very tempting. I shall do what I can. But you must go now, for Samson may come at any moment. $1,100 pieces of silver from each of them. 11,000 pieces altogether. 11,000 pieces of silver. Samson, darling, you're such a strong man. I've often wondered what the secret of your great strength is.
If I am bound with 7 green saplings which have never been dried,
Yes.
then I shall be weak and be as any other man.
The next evening, several Philistines hid in Delilah's house, and Delilah bound Samson with 7 green saplings. Then she cried to him,
The Philistines are upon you, Samson.
What? What's that you say?
We have him now, men. He's helpless. Get him.
Oh, no, you don't!
He's broken the sapling.
Fools! Do you think green saplings can hold me?
How could you lie to me, Samson? Now tell me the truth. With what can you be bound?
If you bind me with ropes that have never been used before, then I shall be helpless.
A few nights later, Delilah bound Samson with new ropes. But when the Philistines came to take him away, he broke the ropes as if they were but weak threads. Once more Delilah begged Samson to tell her the secret of his great strength. And this time he told her that if the hair of his head were to be braided, he would be helpless. So Delilah braided Samson's hair as he slept, and fastened it to a pin in one of the beams of her house. But when Sampson saw that the Philistines had come, he pulled the pin out of the beam by the strength of his hair and escaped. Now Delilah kept on asking Sampson what the secret of his strength was.
Sampson, how can you say that you love me? You've mocked me these 3 times and have not yet told me the secret of your strength.
All right, all right. I'll tell you the truth, Delilah. The secret of my strength is this. No razor has ever touched my head, for I've been raised a Nazarite from my birth. Now, if my head were to be shaved, then my strength would truly go from me. But now let me be. Let me sleep a little while.
Are you there, my lords?
Yes, yes.
Sampson has finally told me the truth. Bring in a razor and cut off all the hair of his head. The Philistines are upon you, Sampson.
Where are they? I'll take care of them. I'm helpless. My strength is gone. Oh, Delilah, how could you do this to me?
How ugly you look, Sampson, with no hair.
And the Philistines put out Samson's eyes, and took him down to Gaza, where he was bound in fetters of brass and made to grind meal in the prison house. And Samson was brought up from the prison house with a little boy leading him by the hand, and he was set between 2 pillars so that the Philistines might make fun of him.
Let's see you catch this rag, Sampson!
Look how long his hair's grown!
Boy, put my hands on the pillar of the house, that I may lean on them.
Here, Sampson.
Thank you. Oh, Lord God, remember me, I pray thee, and strengthen me only this once, that I may be avenged of the Philistines for my 2 eyes. Let me die with the Philistines.
And the Lord heard Samson's prayer, and Samson pulled down the house on top of himself, killing all the Philistines that were in the house and on the roof, so that he killed at his death more Philistines than he had killed in his lifetime. Then his brethren and all the house of his father came down and took him and buried him in the burying place of Manoah, his father. Now it came to pass in the days when the judges ruled that there was a famine in the land. Many people left their homes to look for a livelihood elsewhere. And one man of Bethlehem, Judah, Elimelech by name, with his wife Naomi and his 2 sons, Mahlon and Chilion, were among those who thought of moving. I just don't know what to do, Naomi.
I've heard that things are better in Moab, Elimelech.
Oh, but Mother, the Moabites have always been our enemies. We can't expect them to let us settle there.
Those were old quarrels of long ago, Killian. I'm sure we could make out somehow in Moab, if only it weren't so far away.
As to that, Mother, I'm sure we could manage the journey. After all, think what wanderings our people went through. Are we softer than they were?
Well, I think you're right, Naomi, and you, Maland. Here we just can't grow enough food while the drought lasts. In Moab, we stand a chance to make a good living. Let's go. So Elimelech took his family to Moab, and they settled there. Then Elimelech died. But still Naomi and her 2 sons remained in Moab.
Mother! Mother, where are you? I'm back from the market.
I'm coming, Bale, I'm coming. Oh, I thought you were alone.
Mother, this is Ruth. I want her to meet you because I've told her so much about you. And I want you to meet her because... Mother, Ruth and I want to get married. I do love her, and I'm sure you will, too.
Well, this is a surprise. I think I'd better sit down. Ruth, come and sit by me. If we are to be relatives, we must get to know each other.
It's very good of you.
My dear, I have been hoping that my boys would settle down, and I could hardly hope for a prettier daughter-in-law.
Then you don't mind? That she's a Moabite and not an Israelite?
Remember, Malin, years ago I said our quarrels with the Moabites were old and over. Have not Ruth's people treated us with kindness in allowing us to settle here and make a living when our own land was famine-stricken? Shall I then say to you, you shall not marry Ruth because she belongs to these kind people? No. Let me rather say, as she learns more about us, I hope Ruth will cease to be a stranger and become one of us.
Oh, I shall. I know I shall. Malan has already told me so much about his people and his father and you that I feel I already know and love you all.
So, with Naomi's blessing, Mahlon married Ruth. Then a little later, his brother Kilion met and loved another Moabite girl, Orpah, and they too were married. The 2 young couples and Naomi, their mother, lived together in great contentment for about 10 years. But then a shadow fell across their lives.
Orpah, for days now you have been sighing at your weaving. Tell me, child, is anything troubling you?
Oh, no, Mother. No, nothing.
Kilian treats you well, doesn't he? You two get on?
Oh, yes, indeed. Nobody could ask for a kinder husband. It's just that, well, he hasn't been well lately, you know. He has a fever that will not go away, and though I try to look after him and to get him to take it easy, he just says, we must get the harvest in, then I shall rest. But then it may be too late. Oh, Mother, I'm afraid.
Hush, child, hush. I had no idea. Well, he'll just have to take it easy, and we will be careful and look after him well. And then he'll be strong again in no time, you'll see.
But the strange sickness grew worse, and Mahlon too became ill. The 2 men died, leaving the 3 women alone.
Ruth, Orpah, my dears, I have come to a conclusion. I have been thinking, and it is very clear to me that you are still young and pretty women, both of you, with many years ahead of you. You must go home to your own families, and maybe after a while you will love and marry again and raise fine families.
Leave you,
Go
Mother?
home?
Why, never.
But this is home. Where else should we be?
Oh, you two darlings. But it's no good. I have decided to go back to Bethlehem, and I cannot expect you to leave your people and settle in a strange land without husbands and families.
But we can't leave you. You need help. Come, it's decided. We'll go with you to Bethlehem.
Yes, it is decided. When shall we start?
Children, let us sit down and rest a while. The road is long and weary.
But we shall be in Bethlehem by the end of the week, Mother.
Ruth, Orpah, before we go any further, I must try again to persuade you to go back. Remember, I can offer you nothing in Bethlehem, and you will be far from your own families.
Well, I don't know.
Remember, you probably will never see your parents again. Turn again, my daughters. Go your way.
Oh, everything is so difficult, but I think I will. Yes, I will go home. Goodbye, Ruth. Mother.
Goodbye, Orpah.
Goodbye, my child. May you find happiness. And you, Ruth, go back with Orpah.
Entreat me not to leave you, or to return from following after you. For where you go, I will go, and where you lodge, I will lodge. Your people shall be my people, and your God my God. And where you die, will I die, and there will I be buried.
Ruth and Naomi continued on their way until they reached Bethlehem.
Well, Ruth, here we are at last.
Has it changed much, Mother? Or is it still the same?
I don't know. It seems smaller somehow.
Oh?
I remember that house over there. But this store on the corner is new.
Well, look who's back. Naomi. Oh, you are Naomi, the wife of Elimelech, aren't you? The one who went to Moab in the time of famine?
Joanna!
Then it is you, Naomi.
Yes, it's me, but you might as well call me Mara, for the Almighty has dealt very bitterly with me.
We heard that your husband died.
My sons died as well. All I have left in the world now is Ruth here, my daughter-in-law.
How do you do?
How do you like our village, Ruth? Do you think you'll feel at home here?
Wherever Mother Naomi is, there is my home.
You're lucky to have such a devoted daughter-in-law, Naomi. I wish I could say the same of mine. Well, what are you planning to do now that you're here in Bethlehem?
Find a place to live.
And work to do.
Well, you've come at the right time of year for work.
Oh?
The barley harvest has just started, and as a matter of fact, the best place to try is the Boaz farm. He owns one of the largest farms in the neighborhood. Ruth could go there and pick up the barley mist or drop by the reapers.
I'll go first thing tomorrow.
The Lord be with you, Lamech.
The Lord bless you, Boaz.
Is the work going well?
Very well, sir.
Good. Oh, by the way, who's that young girl over there, cleaning after the reapers?
Her name is Ruth. She's the daughter-in-law of Naomi, the one who came here with her from Moab. She asked for permission to glean. I hope I did right when I told her to go ahead.
You did right, Lamech. I heard about her in the village. She's a fine young woman. My daughter?
Good morning, sir.
I'm Boaz, the owner of this field.
You want me to glean somewhere else?
No. You stay right where you are and gather all you need. I've told my foreman to let you work as long as you want.
You're very kind, sir.
And when you get thirsty, help yourself to the water my servants have drawn from the well.
Why do you treat me so kindly, sir? After all, I'm only a stranger from another country.
They told me all about you in the village this morning. How good you've been to your mother-in-law since the death of your husband.
Naomi's getting old. She needs me.
The Lord reward you. The Lord of Israel, whose guidance you have come to trust.
You're most gracious to me, sir, even though I am different from the Israelite girls.
It's no more than you deserve, my daughter.
Thank you, sir.
At mealtime, Ruth ate with Boaz's reapers. And Boaz, standing by the door, said to his foreman,
I spoke to Ruth earlier in the day. She made a very favorable impression on me, Lamech.
Yes, Boaz?
I want you to let her glean even among the sheaves. Don't stop her.
All right.
And Lamech, tell your men to let some of the barley fall on purpose, so that she may gather plenty.
I understand.
Ruth gleaned in Boaz's fields until evening, and she threshed the barley she had gathered and took the grain back to Naomi in the village.
My, you gathered a lot, Ruth.
We shan't go hungry for a few days.
Did you go to Boaz's farm, as Joanna suggested?
Yes, Mother. I worked in his fields all day. He spoke to me himself, and he was very kind to me.
May the Lord bless Boaz. You know, Boaz is a close relative of my husband's.
Oh, I suppose that's why he was especially good to me. He even told me to keep working in his fields right up to the end of the harvest.
As my daughter-in-law, you are also related to Boaz. Well, it is good that you are gleaning in his fields. Keep right on and stay with the other young gleaners.
So Ruth stayed with the maidens to glean until the end of the harvest. Now when the harvest was at an end, Naomi said to Ruth,
My daughter, I want to help you find happiness. Let me explain something to you.
What is it, Mother?
I've heard that Boaz is going to winnow his barley tonight on the threshing floor.
Yes, I believe so.
Now, you know that Boaz is a close relative of ours.
Yes?
By our laws, this gives him certain rights and duties with regard to you. You like him very much, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Under our laws of inheritance, which have come down to us from the days of Moses, Boaz has the right to buy our family's land, which my husband owned when we went to Moab at the time of the famine.
I don't understand.
The purpose of the law is to keep the land in the same family. But that's not the whole story.
Oh?
The law also makes it possible for you to become Boaz's wife.
Oh.
I know he's much older than you, but you said you liked him. Do you?
I love him, Mother. He's the kindest and most generous man that ever lived.
Well, now listen. Tonight, when the winnowing's all done, Boaz will have a feast to celebrate. Wait till he's finished with eating and drinking and his heart is merry. He'll lie down then to sleep in the barn, to protect the barley against theft. Mark the place, and when it's dark, go in and lie down at his feet.
But, Mother, I can't do that.
It is an old custom among our people, my daughter.
Oh.
It's perfectly proper for you to do so. It tells him that you are willing to become his wife, and if he then covers you with his mantle, it will mean that he wants to marry you.
And Ruth went down unto the threshing floor, and did according to all that her mother-in-law bade her. And when Boaz had finished eating and drinking, and his heart was merry, he went to lie down at the end of the heap of corn, and slept. And Ruth came softly and uncovered his feet. And it came to pass at midnight that Boaz turned and woke up.
Who's there?
It is Ruth.
Ruth.
Yes, Boaz. Boaz, you're a near kinsman of mine. Will you cover me with your mantle?
Blessed be you of the Lord, my daughter, for you have shown me much kindness. For I well know that I am no longer a young man, but my heart is full of love for you. So fear not. I will gladly do the part of a kinsman and marry you, for everyone knows you are a virtuous woman.
Oh, Boaz, I love you so much.
Only there's another man in the village who is more closely related to you than I am.
Oh.
By law, it is therefore his right to do the part of a kinsman unto you.
Oh.
But I will go and talk with him in the morning, and if he will not redeem your family's property or become your husband, then I will do it.
Naomi, wake up.
Well, who is it?
Oh, Naomi, I'm the happiest girl in the world.
So Boaz didn't say no to your proposal?
He loves me. He wants to marry me. Only you told me that there's another of our kinsmen in the village, a closer relative who has a stronger case to redeem our property.
Ruth, don't tell me.
Boaz is going to talk with him this morning. Oh, Naomi, I do hope it's going to be all right.
Then went Boaz up to the gate and sat him down there. And behold, the kinsman of whom Boaz spake came by.
Kinsman! Oh, kinsman! I have some business I want to talk over with you. Come and sit down here.
Business, eh? Well, I'm always ready to talk business.
This is legal business. It'll have to be done in front of
So Boaz took 10 of the elders of the city, and they sat down to listen.
You know that Naomi has returned to our village. As the nearest kinsman, you have the right to redeem the property which Elimelech her husband sold when they went to Moab. I ask you now, in the hearing of these witnesses, if you want to redeem the property or no.
Elimelech's property, eh? Oh, a nice bit of land, that. It's all right. I'll redeem it.
There's more to the matter, kinsman. Hear me out. The man who redeems the property is also in line to marry Naomi's daughter-in-law, Ruth. Will you declare that you are willing to become Ruth's husband?
Me? Marry again at my age? Not on your life.
Well, in that case, there's hardly any use your redeeming the property.
True, that's very true. A good point, that, eh?
Would you be willing to let me redeem it instead of you?
Why not, eh? I've heard you've had your eye on Ruth for some time, eh? And she'll make you a good wife, yes, indeed. A splendid wife.
And he plucked off his shoe and gave it to Boaz, which was a testimony to confirm all things. Then Boaz said unto the elders,
You are witnesses this day that I have bought all that was Elimelech's, and all that was the property of his sons, Chilion and Mahlon, of the hand of Naomi. Moreover, Ruth, the Moabitess, the widow of Mahlon, have I undertaken to make my wife, to raise up the name of the dead upon his inheritance, that the name of the dead be not cut off from among his brethren, and from the gate of his place.
So be it.
And so Ruth and Boaz were married, and in due time Ruth bore a son, whom they called Obed. And Obed became the grandfather of King David.